have any other crime that may be tied to this. So they're going to want to identify every piece of evidence they can and photograph it and mark it. And so it's going to be hours.
Yeah, boy.
And so my question is, will just one side of the freeway be affected, or will the other side as well? I think this happened on the eastbound side of the 210, so the westbound should hopefully remain open. It does appear open now.
Yeah, the westbound lanes will be open. However, obviously with the activity taking place in the eastbound lanes, people are going to want to see, slow down, look. So you're going to see congestion on the westbound side in addition to the full closure on the eastbound side.
So another question, in this case, because we know it will likely take several hours for the CHP to conclude this investigation in these lanes, will there be an effort to allow cars to exit the freeway in some way?
Yeah, they're going to set up some sort of traffic mitigation, but that's not going to happen immediately, unfortunately, for these motorists who are caught in this. But they are going to try to open up maybe the emergency lane, maybe the number 4, the forest lane from the center divider. So CHP is well aware of that, and they're going to do that, but that is not the most important thing in their investigation right now.
Yeah.
And now we see the crime tape there, right there on the freeway.
To stop, because you did see that one pickup truck trying to get around them. Also, Larry, our director, maybe we can pull up some video. We were just talking about this. I think that other people who were looking at thought that maybe it was a sedan that he hit, and that sedan was trying to change lanes.
He was trying to change lanes, yeah.
Yeah, so again, that's when you see a motorcyclist driving at those extreme speeds. Giovanna, you and I both have a long commute to work. We see motorcyclists splitting lanes all day, every day. And sometimes you don't see them when they come up on you until they go, you know, they sort of rev their engine, and then you go, oh, let me move over a little bit, because they come up on you so fast. So I feel for this sedan, the driver of that sedan, because they probably never even saw this driver coming right up on them.
Right. It's curious, though, because that is a carpool lane, I believe.
Yeah, and it's a double yellow.
On the
yeah,
left.
that is.
And I'm not sure if that's at the point where you're supposed to cross into the carpool lane. So some questions
You're
about
absolutely
this.
right.
You just wonder.
Yeah, because again, we know these commutes and we know those lanes, and you're not allowed to get over on a yellow line, a solid line. You're just supposed to.
So the driver of the sedan may not have known what was happening.
Right. Oh yeah.
At all. Yeah.
The other thing too, sorry guys, the footage from the news stations is going to be very important in this investigation. They're going to ask the news stations, or they may even have the recordings, to see exactly what happened. Was he lane splitting? Did this vehicle make an unsafe maneuver, which caused him to do something at a high rate of speed he couldn't do?
Yeah, we're seeing the San Bernardino County Sheriff's helicopter. It's getting ready to obviously take this suspect who was badly injured off to a trauma center. But again, we're watching. You see that he was gurneyed into that. They lifted him up. They obviously have to secure him. It's unusual, though many of us have not seen a law enforcement helicopter taking a suspect on a helicopter.
Well, landing on the freeway.
Yeah, landing on the freeway.
And all of this, but we've also not seen this kind of violent crash, you know, a motorcyclist into the back of a vehicle.
No, and
at least a pursuit suspect.
Yeah, well, absolutely, Giovanna. So again, a lot of this is first for a lot of us, and I know that a lot of people are concerned. You know, that video is somewhat haunting. But you can see they're closing the door. They're about to lift off. We know these helicopters, they can get places pretty quickly. I'm not quite sure where. I'm not sure if anybody in our newsroom knows what trauma center that the San Bernardino County Sheriff's helicopter is going to be taking this pursuit suspect. But again, this is causing a big traffic tie-up, and there's a large investigation that is going to be preceding this situation.
Yeah, and clearly they have assessed him, and they know that he does need to go to a trauma center, and that is why they called in the helicopter. But in the meantime, for our viewers who may have to drive through this area, probably a good idea to avoid the 210 freeway, the the eastbound lanes.
Yeah,
eastbound lanes that are now shut down for a criminal investigation, this pursuit of a suspect who we now know was armed. All right, and there you see on the ground the handgun that, again, we're all assuming it was the handgun that that suspect brandished. He was holding it while he was driving the motorcycle and then reaching back for something else when he crashed into that sedan on the left lane, that sedan seemed to be moving into the carpool lane. We're going to break away for a moment and come right back. I'm Giovanna Lotta, live from ABC 7. We're following breaking news at this hour. A motorcycle pursuit ends with a violent collision in Upland. It happened moments ago in the eastbound lanes of the 210 freeway. The motorcyclist was riding at speeds over 110 miles an hour. The pursuit started in Rancho Cucamonga. It happened shortly after a deputy was shot in the same area. We'll continue to follow the story and bring you live updates on Eyewitness News at 3.